Hey there. I wanted to share this here with everybody. This here is not a piano part. It's a part to a door I'm building. This is a 100% custom part. Originally I had an 1.25 inch thick piece of 1/4 inch steel that I was going to flame cut one of the edges down 1/4 inch to give it a width of 1.25 inches. Well, I lost that piece. Don't know where it went. It grew legs and walked off. So I had some scrap metal laying around. So I, using some 3/32 6013 stick electrode, I welded the two pieces together, right in the middle here. So there's not a whole lot of metal holding this piece together, and it was really crucial for me to weld good. I did a double bevel V-groove weld, and it's not perfect, but it seems to be holding up pretty well. While I was using my grinder to recess that area around those 3 circles, it heated up. The metal expanded, and I used a ball peen hammer to kind of whack the thing back to straight. I got a few, I don't know if you can even see them, I got a few little micro cracks on the weld, and I don't think we have enough light in here to really see. Maybe you can see part of a crack there. So that's a very tiny defect, but I don't think it's big enough to constitute a flawed part. Because, hey, look, it's still held together pretty well. But that's beside the point. I wanted to show you guys the importance of adequate lighting and of drilling a pilot hole. That's how I was able to get accuracy on these 3 holes here. So how do you tell if your hole was accurate? If your drilling was, accurate enough for what you need to do, right? Because not every hole needs to be crazy accurate. Sometimes all you need to do is use a tape measure. But I just got these new calipers. They're plastic. I can drop them, and maybe they won't break as much as a metal one. I don't know. I've never really worked with these before. So, one-handed. I'm going to try and show you guys the accuracy I got on this, okay? I was shooting for 1/8 inch. And, well, this reads out in decimals of an inch and in 64ths. If I can position the thing correctly, you just might be able to see what I'm talking about. That's almost 0.125. 8/64ths. We got about 8/64ths on that one. I'm sorry you can't really see too well, but I need to get a light. And here on the other side of that diameter, we have pretty darn close to 8/64ths. So there you go. And that was done by drilling pilot holes. I started it out with like a really tiny drill bit, about as thick as this maybe 0.45 TIG wire. I got a whole bunch all in the big pile. It's hard to tell. And then I gradually stepped up in size for this bigger hole. It was a very sketchy drill. I used a sensitive drill press that couldn't go slow enough to really run a 1-inch bit. But hey, it squeaked and squawked and squirped, made a bunch of terrible noises, and everybody else in the shop was like, "What is that guy doing on that drill over there?" But hey, you know what? It worked. And I look forward to installing this and putting it into use at my house. There you go.